Hello everyone, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Interloper mini-series. So we just survived a very harrowing first night in Timberwolf Mountain. We have 27 minutes left on this fire, and I am going to go back outside against my better judgment and harvest just a little bit more wood that we could potentially add just to keep this fire going a little bit longer while the dawn kind of creeps across the land. I know you're cold. But I don't have a choice. I've got to keep this fire going with whatever fuel that I can find. There's another stick. Same place I found several others. That's good. Oh, hey, lots of sticks. Okay, stick. Stick. That's quite good. That's another 40 minutes right there. Alright, so let me add these to the fire. And then I definitely need to go in and just stand by this, because now I think I'm going to have more than an hour worth of fire. And that should help us recover some condition a little bit. Oh, crap. Not an hour. Just 51 minutes. It's crazy, but at least it's warm enough, so I'm still going to stand by it. So anyway, we are playing on the Interloper difficulty level. If you missed that in the title of the series or the introduction, what have you. If you're just jumping in, the Interloper difficulty is brand new to the Vigilant Trespass patch. And we are just doing a quick 5-episode run to see what this is like. And the very first episode was filled with me making my way down Timberwolf Mountain. Again, a very authentic start to a Long Dark playthrough, because you're always a crash survivor, but you don't always start off in Timberwolf Mountain. But in this case, it very much feels like you are a direct survivor. You stepped out of that plane crash and you are now fighting for your life whenever you actually get to start in Timberwolf Mountain. So, it feels like 44 degrees. Still quite cold. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here while that timer goes down for about another maybe 10-20 minutes, and we should see the negative condition indicator in the bottom left there go away. At the same time, I'm also warming up a good bit because this fire is getting warmer. Actually, you know what we can do? Totally forgot about this. We have reclaimed wood. Holy crap, I'm an idiot. You guys probably screaming at me in the last episode, weren't you? Up, there went the fire. Oh wait, no. Still going. Still going. Ah, yes. And we have the shelf, which we can break down because we have the heavy hammer. Oh, that's cool. Okay, good to know. Well, I feel silly about the last episode, but this is the Long Dark for you. One of the things I mentioned about Interloper that is just amazing, and I love it so much as a long-time Interloper player, as a long-time The Long Dark player. When you are new to The Long Dark, the game is a very, very different experience. You have no idea where you're going. The game is quite fresh. It's very, very scary. You're just running from one place to the next, trying your best to survive. There's a sense of desperation that makes it just an incredibly unique experience. And that experience, that feeling fades over time. But this mode has brought back that feeling in full force. Like, it is unbelievable what this makes me feel like. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and break down this shelf. Oh no, don't tell me that made the fire go out. Of course it did, because it takes entirely too long to break that shelf down. Alright, well, crap. We're going to start the fire back, because we've got enough wood now to actually let it go for a little while. And I want to be fully warmed up before we head out of here. But we should be able to actually head for Pleasant Valley now and see what we can do there, if anything. You'll be shocked how little there is. If you are curious and you want to skip ahead, go watch my September test branch video, because we definitely got to that farmstead in the test branch video when I was testing Interloper mode. And we experienced firsthand, like, oh my god, this is a lot more crazy. There's nothing here. There was very, very little to be found in the way of food or drink in Pleasant Valley. In locations where you should expect to find something, there was very little. I heard a tummy grumble there. Alright, so we've got 2 hours and 16 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and rest for 2 hours here, because we need the rest anyway. We were up all night trying to keep that fire going, so we unfortunately, even though we have daylight now, we unfortunately have very little in the way of, well, energy. Our tiredness meter is still only about half full, but we are pretty good now otherwise. So I'm going to start heading out of Timberwolf Mountain. Again, if you want to get a look at what I have equipment-wise, very little. I've got shoes, I've got jeans, I picked up a decent down vest and ski gloves. And we do have thermal underwear. That's nice, at least, that you start the game with thermal underwear. But, actually, wait, isn't the wool better than thermal? Yeah, that's right. You need long johns, I think. Oh, no, these are cotton long johns. I don't know. I get mixed up on which underwear item is the best, even though I've played the Long Dark for as many hours as I have. So anyway, it feels like 4 degrees, so we're horrifyingly cold once again. Welcome to the Long Dark. I'm going to kind of... Alright, there's a wolf right there. Hey, buddy. Hi. Just ignore me. Damn it, there's some cattail stalks right there. I really want them, but I'm going to go this way because there's plenty this direction too. So one of the things they changed in Interloper mode is that wolves are actually less common. You don't run into them as much, but when you do see them, they're a little bit more like bears. Not saying that they bring you down to that low of a health margin, and you can fight back against them, which of course you can't fight back against a bear mauling. Once the bear is on you, you can fight a wolf when they're on you. But they're still going to hurt you, you know? And to tell you the truth, I have not actually discovered what that means yet. I don't know how badly a wolf might injure me if I were to get attacked, which is frankly terrifying to even think about. But that's the deal. They made wolves more rare, but also more dangerous. And of course, if you missed the last episode, another change they've made in Interloper mode is you no longer will be able to find any of the best clothing items. You'll no longer be able to find the rifle. You'll no longer be able to find the hatchet or the knife or any man-made implements for survival. You have to make your own bow and arrow. You have to make your own knives. You have to make your own hatchet, all by visiting the Riken. Or I believe there's another forge somewhere in the world, but the only one that I've ever discovered is the one on the Riken. I've always heard rumblings that there's a forge in a cave somewhere. I've been through, I think, all of the caves in the Long Dark and I haven't seen it, so that might just be pure rumor, but hey, that's what I've heard. So we're picking up a bunch of these, and now we need to get out of here as quickly as possible. And then once we've found a slightly warmer spot, we can hopefully enjoy some of these cattail heads. So we're going to head this direction and out of Timberwolf Mountain and into Pleasant Valley. Yay! My favorite place in the entire game. There is nowhere else in the Long Dark that I would rather be than Pleasant Valley, ever. And when I get there, I never want to leave. It's just the best place. The weather's just brilliant. It just makes everything so much easier every time you're there. I hate Pleasant Valley. I hate it with a passion. I really don't want to go in the direction I'm going right now. But I have to, because it's the only way out of this godforsaken place.
Can you eat trees?
Can you eat trees? That's a good question. I need to pick up as many sticks as I can find. That's one thing I'm not normally good at when I'm playing the Long Dark. But look how Interloper mode has just instantly changed me. It is making me think in terms of these things are going to keep a fire going. There's more sticks. Yeah, see, I'm seeing branches, but the sticks can be picked up in an instant. The branches can't. The branches take time. Okay, which, is this the way out? I've lost my bearings on where I was, yeah, this is the way out. Alright. We are at risk for hypothermia again, and we're starving. How starving are we? Okay, we're not at the bottom of the meter yet, so we're not actually, our life is not in danger due to our hunger yet. So I'm going to keep moving. All this running is going to wear me out sooner, which is not good, but I need to get out of here. I want to try and find my way to the nearest hatch. I still have 5 matches. See, there's that first-person presence. If you're curious what that looks like, I'm not going to light a match because that would be weird. But yeah, you have these, and there's different hands depending on the gender that you play as, so burlier, manlier hands when you're playing as the male survivor, but still Jennifer Hale hands when you're playing as the female survivor. People are going to think I have this fascination with Jennifer Hale. I just know both of the voice actors from Mass Effect, which is one of my favorite games of all time. And I do think that Jennifer Hale is the superior voice actor in both. Not that Mark Meer is a bad voice actor. They both do a great job in both games. But, you know, when it comes down to playing The Long Dark, just as when it comes down to playing Mass Effect a lot of the times. I find myself gravitating towards a playthrough where she will be the voice actor versus Mark Meer. Sorry, Mark. Still love you. Just prefer Jennifer. So... Alright, we're going to leave Timberwolf Mountain. That exit, not entrance, or I guess that's an entrance if you're coming in, but that just long pathway leading into Timberwolf Mountain always just feels so long. That actually felt pretty short that time, but whenever I go through it, it's just always painful to experience. Right, just picking up as many sticks as I can, because these could potentially keep me warm for a little while longer. Alright. Sprinting downhill. Oh, here's some more sticks. Need them. Every single stick is 10 minutes of fire. Which, as you've seen from the first episode, you can never underestimate how much 10 minutes of fire can save your life. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop on the mountaineering rope. Oh, there's some wood right there. That's perfect. I'm gonna stop. Hop off. Cedar firewood. I'm not encumbered yet, which is nice. I am almost to the point where my hunger is going to start affecting my life meter, though, so I've got to get warmed up and I've got to get fed. Thankfully, I have the capacity to do both. Unfortunately, when we go... Oh, I'm also tired. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Alright, we can start a fire there, which is handy. Unfortunately, when you play through Interloper, and even when you're not, this hatch here very rarely has anything in it. And I don't actually think it has anything in it in Interloper mode. So here's your first glimpse of how crazy this is. And you come in here and there's nothing here. See, it feels like 30 degrees in here too, so it's not even that warm, unfortunately. Opened the wrong drawer by accident there. My bad. Cardboard box. Alright, I'm gonna open this locker. I'm gonna guess there's nothing in here. Because this is the experience that I've had each time getting this far in Interloper mode. I know. I know. Actually, tell you what, I can go ahead and eat. I can fix one of my problems right now. Let's go ahead and deal with that. I'm just nervous because I'm also cold. Alright, I'm going to eat enough. I'm going to get my calorie store above 500. Tell you what, let's get it above 600 just so she's not ravenous anymore. There we go. Alright. That way you all can't accuse me of being too cruel to the player character here. Nothing in the grate. Anything in the drawer? I'm just double checking, but this is the mercilessness of Interloper. There's nothing here. There's just nothing. Alright, I hate to do this, but I just want to make sure. I'll light a match. There's a book at least that can help us start a fire. The cardboard box can also give us tinder plugs, but I feel like I've got more than enough in the way of tinder at the moment. Anything down here? Doesn't appear to be anything. Anything over here? Nothing. Alright. Let's leave the prepper cache. Well, actually what we need to do, rather than leave the prepper cache, we need to sleep, don't we? Yeah. See, it's not quite... It feels like 30 degrees in here, but the temperature's not going to change based on the environment. We got 6 hours of daylight left. We're still super hungry. Tell you what, let me go ahead and eat a little bit more so that this meter doesn't deplete too much. I'm going to get my calorie store up to 1,000 and a little bit of a buffer, and we're going to get some rest. And the 9-degree warmth bonus will actually put us above freezing. So let's do an hour of test sleep right now just to make sure I'm not out of my mind. Okay, recovered some condition there, and we're generally better than a lot of our indicators. So let's now see about 5 hours of daylight left. Feels like 30 degrees in here. Let's go ahead and sleep for 3 more hours and hope for decent weather. Because otherwise we could be in for another rough night. Okay. 2 hours daylight left. Feels like 30 degrees, but we are warm now. And we're getting pretty hungry, but that's okay. I've still got these cattail stalks. I'm going to go ahead and just devour the rest of these so that my calorie store gets up nice and high. Let's see. 8 times 150 is 800 times... That's 1,200 calories right here. Not bad. Again, cattail stalks, never underestimate them. They're very useful. Now, I did not see any question marks indicating that there was a limited amount of time, or I'm sorry, a limited amount of visibility. Question marks when you are sleeping. Yeah, 2 hours daylight left. That means that outside, the weather might actually be decent, even though we are now in Miserable Valley, as I like to call it. So we'll have to see how this goes. Okay. One day, 46 minutes. I made it a day in Interloper mode, guys. I did it. I made it for one day. Oh, man. Alright, see, I don't want to run too much because I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Crap. Don't run uphill. I did not put my head in here to grab anything from this little spot. And there could potentially be some things in here. It's worth turning around. Yeah, this is not going to be fun. Feels like 2 degrees, and I've got to try and make my way to another spot. Alright, so I'm going to pick up that cedar firewood. Going to go through this backpack, nothing there. Going to go through this metal container, nothing there. Of course there's not. It's Interloper mode. That was a waste of time. So I'm gonna run again, even though I just said I wasn't going to run, because I got to feel like I'm at least catching up to where I kind of was. Oh, this is only a little bit terrifying. Okay. And there's a wolf. Wonderful. Another thing they changed, notice that I am moving sideways and holding, you can see my energy bar indicating that I'm holding shift to sprint, but it's not letting me run. You can only sprint in reasonable directions now. You can no longer sprint backwards or sideways. You can only sprint moving forward, which I think is quite nice. It's realistic. It's scary.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
I know. I think I should be able to find some soonish. Okay, here's the point of disagreement, I believe it's called. So there could potentially be things here. There's a crow feather, we'll take it. Could potentially be used to make arrows. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, this is not right. Bug, okay, I'll make a note of this. When you get inside this car, it puts you in the wrong spot. Ooh, that's not good. I can't see if there's anything else here. Alright, I'm gonna get back out. Okay, well that's a bit of a bug.
Getting cold.
I know you're getting cold. But we need to search. Alright, okay. Oh wow, yeah, okay. This is not just all cars. Or not just one car, it's all cars. It's putting me in a weird spot. Wonder how that happened. This one too. Alright, let me look under the visors. Oh, this is weird. I don't like it. There's never anything under the fuel covers, but hey. Better safe than sorry, right? Anything on the body? No, of course not. Oh, hey, there's another body. Okay. Alright, see, I'm already at risk for hypothermia. Oh, just kidding, now I am. Let me see, I can't remember where the cabin is. It's either up this way, or I'm running away from it right now, which would be bad. But there is a cabin somewhere near the point of disagreement. If I can just get up on at least on a high point and spot it, that could be where I hunker down for the night. Please tell me this. Oh no, this is the hunting stand. That's the worst. I mean, the hunting stand might have something I need in it, but we are in a bad spot, everybody. Hi, dear. Excuse me. I will be lucky to make it through this night. Nothing. Nothing in the hunting stand. It'll take 45 minutes to break down that bench. I don't have 45 minutes. Can't start a fire in here, unfortunately. Crap! Damn. That was stupid. I thought I could find my way to that spot, but I was wrong. Oh, you know where when you're coming down off of Skeeter's Ridge, that's when you're close to that cabin. I am nowhere near Skeeter's Ridge right now. I'm an idiot. And it feels like 3 degrees, and I'm really tired. And I can't run. This is bad. I'm at 38% condition. I might die before the end of this episode. We'll see. But you know what I could do? I could go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Screw it. It's not a perfect plan, but my best chance of survival is actually to go back to the spot where I came in here. There's the climbing spot. I can see the rock. Snow's getting worse. Feels like 3 degrees, or 0 degrees. Felt like 3 a second ago. Lovely tension music. Thank you, game. I've joked about this before. The head of studio swears up and down that they don't have any kind of circumstantial music, like music that plays at moments where you're in trouble. I think they're lying. I don't think it's true. I'm joking. I completely believe them, but I just think there are so many moments where, like, music plays at moments where you're already, like, terrified for your life, and you're just kind of sitting there going, like, really? Really? Right now? You're gonna make me even more terrified by playing tension music? Appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Feels like 30 degrees in here. Alright, that's good. The temperature hasn't changed despite the fact that it's daytime out. So what we're going to do is test this by sleeping for an hour. This will help us recover some condition. I just want to see if that temperature stays the same even at night. Because I don't know for sure. Feels like 30 degrees. Seems to be the same. Alright, let's do it again. Question mark. That means we've got a storm. Not good. 34 degrees. Still 30 degrees. Alright, well, if we've got a storm and it's nighttime, then I feel confident that we can go ahead and sleep through the night. So let's go ahead and sleep for 7 hours. Recover some condition in the meantime, and hopefully not fade into the long dark in the middle of the night because of a sudden temperature drop that I wasn't expecting. Alright. Preppers abandon cache. 1 day, 11 hours, 1 minute. Alright. Pretty thirsty. Not fully rested either. No, I don't want to break anything down. A crate is 4 pieces of reclaimed wood, though. So actually, yeah, maybe I do kind of want to break that down. Give me that wood. Use that to make fires. Use fires to live. Okay, now I can't see really... Okay, there's the entrance. Here's the bed, I think. Okay, we're going to sleep for 1 more hour. Recover a bit more condition. Oh my god, this is crazy. And hopefully, less than 1 hour of darkness left. Alright, fine, we're gonna sleep for 1 more hour. Because I want dawn. Even though it's gonna be, as the technical expression goes, cold as balls, I still want some daylight, at least. Okay, there's nothing here. I'm confident there's nothing here. Okay. Hungry. I don't want to eat that dog food just yet, but I'll use it as a last resort if I have to. Let's go ahead and head out, and I'm hoping that because there's no question marks, it's nice and clear, and maybe even a little of a warm morning, maybe? Is that asking for too much? Of course it is. Feels like negative 19 degrees. But at least it's clear. So we're going to move, and we're going to move quickly. And actually, on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, and in the next one, well, we're just going to have to see if we can make it another 25 minutes of the long dark, let alone another day or 2 in the game. It's a lot of fun. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to follow along. I'm going to upload new episodes in the Interloper miniseries every other day at 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4. There's a wolf right there. Yay. GMT-4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.